So this is a Fremont experience, and it's very close to the Las Vegas Boulevard. I had driven over here with my vehicle, my car.
Oh, it smells terrible.
It was the first time I brought my bike over
man.
here, so I was excited about that.
It smells absolutely
And it was one of the few times that I didn't walk here on foot, which takes absolutely forever from
Another pawn shop.
MGM.
We must be in that area.
So it was
What's
great
going
just
on over there?
zooming by a lot of these places that I would have been sketched
Yeah.
out late at night walking back to my place. I used to live in Vegas, used to live in Boulder City, and yeah, this place at night, if you go to the south a little bit or to the north, I guess south is going towards the strip, but if you go east, west, or north in this area, it just gets super seedy from here. So I definitely like keeping it around. Definitely like keeping it around this area. But yeah, I wasn't finding too many free parking action. I know that you can probably go north.
And here we have our first bold man crossing the street right
now.
now.
Here we are.
He doesn't have the walking man, but he's going for it. I love the boldness. A+ for boldness, and then the other guys are joining in. Oh, we see one female going for it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Bellagio on the left side, a Pewi on the right. And here come the rest of them, the law-abiding citizens waiting for the walking man light. You know how it is. We got kids out here apparently. Kids, adults, all kinds of people enjoying their stay here. Got some emo action here. Oh, we see you, brother. We see you, brother. All right. Now, can anybody tell me where the Rio is? Where is the Rio? Oh, shoot, security.
I will say on the other side of that truck that was back there.
There is the Plaza Hotel.
Oh, we got the Plaza.
With the pink box donuts. And
no,
of
we're
course
still on the
the
strip
Fremont
now.
experience
Anyways,
to the
wait,
lift.
Where are we? Yeah, that's
All
Plaza.
kinds of excitement.
I got mixed up, but yeah, that's a Plaza. But yeah, on the other side of that black truck that was in the last video, there is this Porsche GT with this huge wing on it, and yeah, it zoomed right past me. Great being back on the north side. Wonderful night. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the Fremont experience. I just didn't make the decision to go.
Welcome to the place to be, downtown.
I thought this was a thorough street, but it goes like directly to a hotel
Is he going for it?
situation. So yeah.
Is he going for it?
Safety first over here. There's the car with the wing. Oh, good times.
Well, that's exciting. Just normal traffic out here. Nothing crazy going on. Nothing crazy. All legal.
I absolutely love the lights out here. It's beautiful.
Nice salad with some flower petals in it. Noise. I
will tell you, even though it's so beautiful out here, this is not the most efficient way to go about things. Going down the strip. Absolutely so many lights. Lots of traffic. But that's a part of the experience, I guess.
Oh, there's a Porsche. Skirt.
Yep, these red lights are lighting. So, some of you guys saw the video that I talked about the other night going from the Rio to Czar's Palace. And this is absolutely the sketchiest part. I just decided to record here because I was like, am I about to get jumped here or mugged at least? So I just had the camera running so I could catch shenanigans out here. Always got to keep that thing on you. Got to stay prepared so you don't got to get prepared. Nah, I mean. But yeah, there's a guy that was yelling for something behind me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to have this thing ready. Arm me with the camera and I'm good to go. That's right. You'd see people from time to time passing by. Like I think in a little bit you'll see like business type people coming along or a couple or whatever. But definitely gotta watch your back out in these parts. Yeah, there's one guy that was passing. Sometimes you'll see young ladies walking here. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing out here? Be safe.
You want to see where the seedy area begins? When you see these two street performers right here, past the Strat right there, and they keep on going north, this is where you get into the weeds a little bit. Start to get to the weeds. Immediately we have the taco shop. Oh, got the person getting ahead of me, the Curaleaf. That's probably some stevia drop right there. You got the Oyo, got the marriage chapels, and you start to see the seediness just start to come along. Oh, I used to go to that one right there, the 7-Eleven, the Venezuelan arepas. And typically I'd be walking this. It's so great to have a motocicleta en la calle, you know, ya tú sabes, you know the vibes.
Oh, the memories. Got him. Got him.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do a slow turn over here. I thought
see if I can do a quick turn here.
The Plaza Hotel. I was mistaken. A
little stroller out there. Look at the little baby. Little baby out there. Pretty close. Pretty close. Waiting for these guys to walk across. All right, go for it. Oh, didn't quite make it. Dude was walking awfully close. I'm like, bruh, is there not a sidewalk in front of me? I guess there's not a sidewalk, but a walkway in front of me you can walk. But what do I know? All right, where are we? Oh, this looks like we're back in Arizona. Kind of backwards, but that's okay. That's all right. Look how absolutely dark out here it is. You city folk, some of you guys don't understand how far this is out here. No street lights, barely any cars. Just imagine when the fog is out here. It's just, yes.
I guess we're not pulling over to the side anymore. We're just doing what we want to do out here. Welcome to Arizona, huh? Welcome to AZ, bruh. That's how it goes out here from time to time. Oh, but as I was saying, absolutely outstanding night. Absolutely outstanding. Just feel the breeze, guys. Feel the wonderful breeze. Oh, yes. About to go double rainbow on this thing up in here. Yes, sir, in a real way. Yes, indeed. What are the Range Rovers doing over here? What are you doing in a nice city like this? Oh. Yeah, it's good to see like higher end cars around here because typically you see the rusty and dusty. Yes. This is not good. This is not good at all. Got some law enforcement situation with some amber lamps.
Smith's over here.
Got some amber lamp situation.
Getting some food.
Oh man.
Yes, indeed. It's just that Smith's is so much easier to get in and out of, and there's less people.
Good.
You go to Walmart, and there's all kinds of people in there working on getting those good deals. So taking the hassle away alone is worth coming into Smith's versus Walmart, which is like right behind.
Oh man. Get my helmet off.
Pop these things off. Ooh, look at those legs. Look at that feet action right there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, looks like we're back on the north side again. Yes, indeed. Good to be back out here, not on foot, walking for miles and miles and miles.
Absolutely terrible.
You definitely need to have the right shoes on for that.
Another pawn shop. We must be in that area.
You start to see a lot of pawn shops and wedding chapels and lawyer offices, things like that out here. I don't see too many people sleeping on the streets right now. Must not be late about. Must not be too late. Yeah, these lights are certainly lighting. That's for sure. That is for sure. Like, let me just take this right turn.
Old man crossing the street.
Alright, so it looks like
he doesn't have the walking man, but he's going
Bellagio action. Bellagio and Pelly.
A+ for boldness.
And yeah, we've definitely seen this before.
Oh, we see one female,
but I want you to see how many people are out here close to the weekend. Absolutely all kinds of people. What's funny is during the week there are not this many people. It's like they migrate close to the weekend and then dip out again. It's kind of like the pattern, the surge of people that are out here.
Enjoying their stay here.
Yeah.
Got some emo action here.
I wish I had these videos in order, but unfortunately I do not. Too many videos, so little time. If you're still here right now, thank you for being here. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And on the other side of that black truck is a Porsche with an absolute aggressive wing on it. I'm like, what are we doing? Going to the Gran Turismo? Okay, Plaza Hotel. I'm starting to get my locations down from seeing it on video. Some of you may know the music video, Hotel Lobby, filmed right in front of that carousel bar right there, or on the side of it. And then to the left is the Fremont Experience. Fremont Experience, which is pretty much the epicenter of all things rambunctious and reveling and shenanigans. North side of the strip, right there. Before you get into the poverty zone in Vegas there.
Welcome to the place to be, downtown.
I call it poverty zone because when the church was doing the homeless ministry, that's exactly where they did it. Just on the other side of the, I think it's the 215 there, on the north side of the Fremont Experience. It's insane. You go, oh, there's a Porsche with the wing right there. Look how aggressive that thing is. It's like you about to take off. You about to depart from Harry Reid International Airport. Like, what's going on over here?
Traffic out here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he passed by and went the other way, but it would have been cool to get some good shots of him. It seems like when I'm in the moment sometimes, it can be difficult to turn things on, meaning cameras, because I am focused on safety first, and video comes well after the safety is established. I know a lot of people these days kind of get it all wrong, and I get it. I get both sides of that. You're attempting to get the content and things like that, and also safety is of utmost importance, but sometimes people get that
there's a Porsche. The Porsche.
Get those priorities mixed up. So yeah, focus on what you're doing, and then perhaps you'll be privileged to get something later. So I'm just saying here that once you go past these two lovely street performer ladies, that it starts to get kind of seedy. You get the Arepa places, the IHOP, the 7-Elevens, the streetwalkers. And when I say streetwalkers, I just mean people that maybe don't have a place to lay their head and they're just looking for the next place. You got the wedding chapels, the hostels. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, the hostels. I remember coming into this 7-Eleven one time, and it was close to the mid of the night, and you got the security person just posted up, and you got all kinds of late night people popping in, just the people of the night, I guess. Kind of like an interesting vibe.
Kind of an interesting vibe. And then up here a little bit, there's a 7-Eleven on the left side that I remember one day coming over there, and they had classical music just blasting, just absolutely blasting. I was kind of had by this. I was thinking that I got to like the Circa Boulevard with the Plaza Hotel there, but no. It was one of the streets almost leading to one of the stages. You know, the stages that they play music on the Fremont Experience, and this lady just had her baby just in the street, but okay. In a stroller, mind you, but it always boggles me mind when parents have their kids the furthest out to the street instead of protecting them on the curb or putting the baby behind them. They must trust the North Vegas traffic out here. Got the California Hotel, close to the D Hotel and some of the others. I don't really pay attention to these old school original Vegas hotel and casinos, but I know they're out here. I know they're doing their thing. Got to sit through this. If I have to sit through this red light, you guys have to as well. All right, I guess that was it for that one. And here we are in the airport. You can see that classic epoxy floor that you get at these airports. On the plane, obviously looking out, seeing the views. I love getting me a good window seat. And if it's at the front of the plane, even better. Yeah, just like looking at the operations. Here we got some slow-mo. Looks like we're just hovering above the city in the air. I love the shutter there. And it's amazing what kind of a vibe you get when you just slow things down. And just like the military says, slow is fast, right? Slow is efficient and fast is slow. Because you make, well, the plan is you make less mistakes when you go slow and efficiently. Like Mr. Will Ferrell says, go fast enough but not too fast, right? Fast enough, but not too fast. Fast enough to get things done, but not too fast where you're making mistakes. And here we have a left bank, of course. And this looks like the Texas Rail. So at this point, we've made it to Texas. We see the rail yard going into, not the rail yard, but the rails going into the airport there. And I want to say this is the North Dallas Fort Worth stop right there coming up. Just absolutely beautiful sunlight coming through. And in Arizona at this point, it's about 93 to 96 degrees, and in Texas it's a windy 76 degrees. So it's absolutely delightful. It's like going into some AC, but not AC where it's too cold, where you need a jacket, right? Got this plane on approach. Looks like it's just staying in place, right? Just absolutely a cool effect there as you're going forward and the plane's going backwards. And if I had a chance to take the train, I would have done this instead, because it looks like a period piece from the turn of the century there. And here we have the train that I just got off of pulling away from the station. You can kind of see the modern versus the old in the reflection right there. Pretty cool. Texas Rail right there. I think I paid maybe $2 for a day pass, which was absolutely unheard of. And I was just in the station behind me there, and then walking towards a lot of this history that's there. That's another view of the old train, the front of it. And then here's the side of this Grapevine vintage train, vintage rail, something like that. Yeah, but apparently when I was walking towards the old town that's behind there, you could hear the train running. So I don't know if they actually run that train. That would be absolutely outstanding to take a period piece through these old types of cities. And this is something that would have been here since the 1940s, you know, something like that. 1940s, 1950s. I love the rust here. It reminds me of the airport hangars that you can see at the Kingman Airport, which is also going back to World War II times. I just absolutely love exploring period pieces, just old-timey type things that would have been here back in the day. And what's amazing to me is, I know a lot of these are reproductions, but it's cool when buildings last the test of time. You know, fires, earthquakes. I probably should have cut that where I was walking away.
Sometimes it can be hard to film yourself naturally in a candid way when you don't have a photographer, right? But we do our best. We do our best. Always love stopping in art zones. It's too bad I wasn't able to catch an open draw this time, but maybe next time we can catch an open draw situation. Still inside the museum, free gallery here. And you can see they're kind of impressionistic, or is this postmodern type of situations here. Some of these look absolutely delicious, and you know what would I do without a good model train situation, trying to get that absolute drone shot like I got in Boston with this model train, just practicing the shots. If I had a drone on me, this kind of had the shot I do with the actual train, so it's kind of cool getting that motion there. Got the trees, the spin moves, maybe a little bit of the orbit. Yeah, the tracks there, getting the orbit of the water tower there, absolutely outstanding. Switching direction, yeah, look at that bridge back there. So here's the actual place here in Grapevine, Texas, going in northbound, I believe, at this point. Look at this Rolly. It's at a Rolls Royce in front of this breakfast diner. Lots of people enjoying their coffee. Kind of a little alleyway there. Yeah, a lot of reminiscent places. Kind of looks like a movie set of, you know, a Mayberry. Little square coming up, pretty cool. And I'm not sure about the history of this place, but it definitely looks historic, iconic. Someplace that you could definitely film a piece. Lancaster Theatre. What's funny is I was filming this facade here. There's a lady actually in the marquee there. I was watching me do it, and as I walked past, she waved. Very friendly place over here. So here we had a unexpected but pretty cool 9/11 memorial, just giving homage to the people that served and also lost their lives on that fateful day in 2001. Almost said 11, but it was 2001 on September 11th. So the various flight attendants, the children, the pilots, the parents, and here's a piece of the actual World Trade Center that they kept here. I didn't touch it or anything. I wasn't gonna, you know, but kind of interesting. All right, here we have a airplane on approach for the airport there, and here is inside the Gaylord in Grapevine, Texas. They just love their train history here. We see this trolley going into this station here, which is absolutely outstanding. This kind of reminds me of a DoubleTree because it has the multi-level hotel, and it kind of has the what is that? Is that Texas? I don't know if that's Texas, but it kind of reminds me of an Arizona situation. Thanks for joining me today. See you.